Alright, so this is good time to be on radio, especially on Xylophone 102.1, where we talk about all the real issues in our industry. And of course, I've been joined by my godfather, KSM, in the building here. He's always young. He says he doesn't like it when the boys start calling Poppy. So I have Poppy here with me, and we are about to start our vibe. KSM, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
yes, let the microphone go very closer to him.
Thank you.
So we can have a more relaxed chat. Yeah. Let him relax so we can have our chat.
Cool, yes, man.
I think we've not met here, Xylophone. We met at Plus FM, but we've not met here since we came to Xylophone FM. But I know you are still supporting every morning. You listen and you send me your messages and all that. In fact, we really appreciate it.
Well, my pressure. it's my pressure.
When they beat people.
No, some way are they?
We try.
I mean,
we try.
You don't even have to be familiar with the issues you are discussing to be interested in the way you present it. And no, probably I'm a meeting. We need to go to Ghana. How? Why are they?
Yeah, per se, you dey Ghana pressure no bra from kakra. Ye nyina sorry na GDP, na GD, na petrol, tipe na ye machine na upi mpo na usu.
That's so true. That is so true.
So sometimes you have to give the people a different feeling.
That's right.
They can start their life, and if later they get to know, they take it cool. Now betting they see a buy na sound to petrol because school fees ni going to change. Petrol is here too mana can be a KK size, fish size. And to pena oppression na bus room. So we decided to
me Kobe power. Where they
Kobe. Fresh na they are to they are hatano.
They are hatano.
Okay.
Na me baby join bio is the me to be over. Okay. Na me so. When I feel their day boy you. I say okay some dollar now. You say sir.
Oh, dollar Kobe.
Kobe no.
Oh how?
I say some dollar now. This is sir.
Na Kobe na the yanchi bi okrom ha. And no say go for US never. It's dollar na chi Kobe so. But then it's good. Nyame be adum ye nyina ye be comfortable or my nyina be fine. But sometimes I read some of your tweets. And I ask myself, why is KSM not really coming into governance fully? Because every morning, at least you say something on governance. So I ask myself, so he has a whole lot of experience. Yeah. He is up there. Why is he not coming into full governance?
I think, sir, my fear is this, Sammy. There's something about governance, getting into full governance, as you put it. Udo opena, bibi account, no address, because I mean, just you. It looks so obvious. I didn't know when you say, "Oh, but intimacy." Charlie, they mean to hear. I mean, tweeting is that because you know what? When I say, "I guess the power no job, the only measure no." I don't know what is there, man. But you get into power and you lose something.
And now, Unim says some of them before on the economy were clear intentions.
Oh yes. Very much so, you know. Voting.
Yeah, I know.
Kasapa just said, oh, not dreaming.
Positivity.
Yes, positive. Pro Ghana. Just said, din crowd. Let me tell you, says when I say, I'm so, man, tell the society in the boom. When you get to power, we see all power corrupts. And no corruption as in corruption, but I think it's mental corruption too. You know, you have a sense of power. You know, and he none your master.
And then I disincentive to you. I'm person over try no.
Me person me come down by my Miss Wong says sanity and when me tweeted I said.
But a political party be approach you that KSM your person over her to be to take office say my obi etimi PSA.
Obi am approaching me sir.
Because young crabin man here bidding come beside
some more drum. Oh, this is a trick. More maboon for the youth no. When I'm crap power no. Honestly, and to be honest, Biano will try to link up with Mo because when you say a drum demochi. And he will be able to try and cry.
Okay,
and you cry because when him say, what you don't over. Now the Emiano say youth no so as a power no mukra no mo
ye hu yusu
Musuma kwene the same MPP and the same MPP and DC nti obi aba no mo hwehwe mu but kamutimi chiron say chale we nye MPP and DC asemu yo Ghana asem nti wanye ne say ayemfiwa kombe wo so kakra
nti omoba omo so be yusu the little bit of strength na you want keke to the advantage.
Yes,
then they leave us.
Yeah, because you crowd drum no.
I see. O started series B now here, especially on Facebook. Offer topic B, you write about it for the youth to tap into the knowledge. Minim say ugusuya na say wejaya. No, because it was very inspiring. Yes. It was very inspiring. Oh, sorry, now utimi redibia, you get some sense of belonging. Patriotism bit me baumu. Timinim say yensha da sponsor na nkoswa.
The come one time my friend is the interview will be on radio so said na nipa kona ye very impressive things be me need my details ni ye besides so na then na man starting no so or kan article be a KSM trying to change the memo and
change the memo.
Yes,
that's the name.
And the ginger no it is good to know say you know one komu take cross me wa ban mo kra through your writing and Facebook and social media and you can still make a little difference, you know. To me attention on this say I'm using the social media as much as I can, you know, to on my best kind nature.
See,
akura
say abrantie bi nye sika na ose opese ode be gina wachi na ye form something like a political party a KSM be
there be
onye usrum person be venture into it in any way.
Sammy, Yamianim Ghana on my way, you know, and your partner business, I know. Your dream. Well, because the psyche of the Ghanaian has to change. Sa Paulina. Kofa Yesu bra na Yesu ani ana say Muhammad and Buddha munyina go for this in Amrata and Jeffrey. Nipa no su ankasa no hona atochim. Onti so ya say because so me kasa read so am for tie pa KSM because tina eno ma otimi o de send me kwakwa papa wona who bedwane because you do want so say the mindset that you're dealing with no is almost ungovernable. Your mindset in your grow and yet until I me hope say mo mabuno youth no best some mindset na ma make a difference because mo fire so I don't change mo fire kwan we super dear. I feel sorry for the nation.
Wow. Okay, so we've not even started a discussion yet. We are still warming ourselves up. We're still warming ourselves up into what we are going to talk about. Kusinti Misa KSM, my special guest this morning. He is the man in charge of Safa Entertainment, and today we have him asking more of the relevant questions and again some projects he is up to and what we can also do to support some of these projects. Na ase kromuha ebra. Emranti Bika say one more the king of comedy no. And the problems they bring
bapa very sad.
Meaning say who follower?
Me follow pa.
Na am I regret to say if you hear some pronouncement nana?
There be. Sure. And this is to all comedians in Ghana. I mean, they are all terrific, you know, all terrific per se, but generally the comedy situation looks very good. They are really trying. Or Friday.
Yeah, 28,
you know. So they are really trying. At the time I may pronounce DKB King, no, I had followed him consistently, not just him, a bunch of them. Now every time DKB performs is new material and it's funny. For me as a comedian, that counts for me. You know, because if I come to your show, my baba 4 times, they all kind of, you know, what's that time with my idea? Just you haven't put in that much work. I'm not saying you never repeat it, and then up to now, sometimes I'll do jokes over again. So, but I'm saying the energy that he was putting into creating new material, I was impressed. And on that reason alone, and having followed them, then, no, Mr. Charlie, they said, we're king. And I did the show. And on my own authority, and on the authority of any powers, yeah. Because I was being called the king, you know, Mr. Okay, me hand over with the actually DK me, sir. No. You know, see, did it be a buy lately up to now? How did you come in king? It's so uncalled for.
It become pussy or your Coco King.
If you Coco King,
also on your comedy king or a Coco
King. Well, anyway, and to me, many regrets. At the time, what I'm saying at the time, and we just say up to 9 months is sign. This was years ago, you know. It doesn't mean 9 months is sign. It doesn't mean anything. But all I'm saying is at the time, because you know, it was just because I followed his work, the amount of work he put into creating new material. I was very, very impressed. You know, and the level of the comedy. Okay, some great, some not so great, but generally, I was very happy with what I had seen then. I'm actually, and as I said, they take over. You know, so the extent that people are taking it now, no, I'm so this is, if you want a new king, then find somebody else that
and
you want
crown him.
King. You know, why do you keep coming back to case and the yes and the case and the yes?
And the same person who you kinship ne friend so now they show people because in recent times, Memso Koye Shobi, Glow, one of the Glow Laughter Fest, and Uncle Ye, he even had to apologize to the people, the comedians who came before him. They actually took all the energy from the audience. So when he came, they did not have energy to laugh again. That was his excuse. And so, how can KSM give a kinship to such a person who is even not consistent? Who is not consistent and or yet not channel a floppy or yet no a floppy. These are some of the issues that have come up.
Well, at the time that he had been consistent, you know. How many years are we talking about, by the way? I'm for last week because king.
Okay.
This was like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
So how do you hold somebody now, judging him now for something that I declared 3 years ago?
Okay.
I'm not saying he's fallen or anything, but I'm saying the obsession with KSM, then it came on. I mean, I
see.
All the mission. And talking about flopping, Charlie, flopping, so they can come anytime. I remember one show I did. I think it was called Politically Incorrect 2. Me flop, yeah, up to now, me drink when I'm a raffle. This is about 10 years ago. I still can't get over the level of flop. You know, so me when a comedian flops, I don't turn it into a World Cup. So you know, you never know what can happen. You know. So the whole king thing.
Did they come back to you with some of the chaos among them, because they are still building it, doing shows here and there. Almost every 2 weeks, you know, there is a comedy show elsewhere. And when some of these issues come up, do they come to you and say, okay, Father, though you are that, can you still give us directions on how to go about it?
No,
they don't.
No. There are 1 or 2 people being I said they are in touch with me constantly, you know. Were in touch with me, but you know, nobody frequents me. So KSM, it has never happened before. Except,
is it your wish?
I will call.
Is it your wish they do that?
My doors are always open, Sammy, and they know. Talk to Chemical. I was saying, I'm waiting on my officer. You know, or banner appointment to cry. Oh, Chemical Manamra, he comes. Before then, way long time ago, funny face. You come to my office, you know. James Brown, I was actually working with James Brown. I was working at Safa.
I know.
You know, DKB, anytime he's in the area, he will come. So the doors are open. But the thing that I don't do is take the first step. Say, you know, I'll give you every information.
But do you like the standard they've gotten to now with the comedy industry? Do you like where they've taken it to now, the level?
Yeah, I'm happy because I always say, there's one time that when you talk about comedy, KSM, NASA, you know, before I came in, Fritz Barfo, Tommy Annan Forsen, they have done some good stuff, you know. But me maybe taking over the another level dominating for almost 10 years. And what kind of comedy are KSM? But the same comedy, it's not KSM alone. It's not one person. I mean, you know, there's a multitude of them. There's DKB, there's Chemical, there's OB, the doctor, there's Lexi, there's... So obviously, things have changed. And for the better. I mean, I changed it to a point that they're trying struggling to find who is king. In my time, it was unopposed. So
you were unopposed. But now they have to compete.
Now they have to compete. So obviously, there's some growth. And just like one person is now no such title and obviously there has been some.
But remuneration, what did they tell you? Omokacho say kakra bombe team they are living. And sikasem no remuneration
kind of remuneration but anyway no sikasem then and I always advise them honestly. I always advise them say if you're going to comedy so that and live on comedy dear Pacho, advise yourself.
Is it because Ghana and Tiana babia?
I'm telling you, even in the US, right? Most of the comedians that sometimes we see, they look like they have arrived. No, trust me, they have other jobs that they are doing. Yeah, they temp, they do all sorts of things to survive. It gets to a level where then we trust our threshold now, then fine. But before then, there are many of them. Go and listen to Kevin Hart's story. Let him tell you the struggle. Oh, but I say he's got there, so it's like, oh, Kevin Hart. Who call yourself Kevin Hart? No, but do you know how he started? Oh, so that's a mistake that I think some of my young ones make here. That they're scanning yet, and I agree. I really do agree. But when you staying there long enough and established long enough, you one day be surprised. Say, be a telco, be a baso, chale, be a spokesperson or airline. Be so you say, then you are starting to really receive the monies that you're looking for. But until then, dear, don't make a mistake. Say, now I'm going to live on comedy in Ghana here. It takes a lot, and I don't think that the industry has gotten to that stage yet where you can do only comedy. It's funny, Sammy, comedy that I was doing, is probably about 10% of, less than 10% of what I do really. Even though that's what I was known for because of the stage work and things, what I actually survived on and what kept me going was not the comedy. It was an addition. On the Michelle. So you can't make the mistake and think, but KSM is doing it, he's done it on comedy, I can do it too. Yeah, you can do it, but to get to the point where that would take care of you. Start a company, hire people on comedy. No, that's comic.
That itself is comic.
I
see. Now the tradition of Ghanaians going to comedy events, you have been doing this over the years. I think in going through your activities on social media, I saw some old picture. You did something on State of Kwame Nkrumah or something like that.
Yeah.
What is the nature like? Do we really patronize comedy events as Ghanaians?
I don't think we patronize our comedians as much as I would like to see. When they bring the lineup from Nigeria, it's sold out. And when they put up lineup from Ghana, they have to hustle to sell. So the patronage is no point I'm comfortable with. The patronage is not at the point where I can say now they have arrived, because once you hear a name, the theater is full. We haven't gotten there yet, so I'm not happy with that. I'm hoping that it will get there, but we are not there yet. Yeah.
In closing the chapter, your shows that you have been doing, was it last year? Somewhere last year, I heard rumors that you were going to stage your last show. We did not see it happen.
Well,
I don't know if it is going to
be
on
the 5th of December.
This year.
I'm going to turn 62. Wow. And on the 7th of December, I'm doing a show.
Oh, wow.
So
7th December,
National Theatre. I am back with full force. KSM 62. Still kicking.
With swag.
Thank you.
So is that going to be the last show?
I've been warned not to say last anymore. I've been warned. All I should say is that I'm doing a great performance, and It looks like I'm thinking that maybe, initially I was calling that show the Curtain Call. Then somebody says, Curtain Call, a month frontier say, bow out. So I started calling it the bow out. Then somebody said, bow out, So really, I am not saying I will never. What I want to do is be able to eventually be the oldest man, not the oldest young man, no. The oldest man who has done a one-man show on stage. And there's 85 who's a 90. I don't know how much time I
You
have.
want to be the oldest man to have done a one-man stage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it means the 7th December 2018 show at the National Theatre is not going to be the last show.
No. But I don't know when the next one will be. I haven't done the show in about 2 years.
Yeah, in about 2 years.
Yeah,
yes.
about 2 years. I just chilled, Kakra, fine, But at 62 days, I feel I should come back and let's.
Now, the last one you did was at 60.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one was at 60.
Yeah.
And I believe when you finished that show, the commentary or reviews on it was that it was not to the roof.
Yes.
People did not like it.
Exactly.
Does it not scare you with the 7th December one?
Never. And this is my advice to all performers.
Good.
Those why don't let your last performance scare you. It can. Don't let your last performance scare you, cry, because comedy is like that. Sometimes you can deliver, but me especially, because I know what went wrong. I'm very confident.
You know what went wrong.
Yes. I know what went wrong. I can't say it publicly.
I know.
But I know what went wrong.
So you've corrected it, and you know you're going to do it this time round.
Massive.
7th December.
7th December.
Xylophone FM, we are giving you our support today.
Thank you so much.
I
appreciate it.
Yeah.
You always supported me, though.
I know.
You, Sammy, you were not with Xylophone, but you got plus when you were,
I know. Flex, even Flex newspaper.
Flex.
Well.
Yes.
So this one to the 7th December concert. Xylophone Media Online also want to support. Okay.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So more support coming in for 7th.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
7th December.
And you will not regret this. It won't be like this at the 61 crowd.
It won't be like that. Yeah. This is going to be top notch.
Oh, yeah.
Which of your shows recorded the largest number of people, or which of your shows would you say was the successful one, the most successful one?
Efiastribo. That's the first show I sold out 3 days before the show. Wow. I always sell out, but I sell out on the day. If you ask about 3 days to the day, there were no tickets in town. Yeah. So that was the most successful.
The 60 years, was it in an election year? It wasn't. Because I'm just trying to figure out if election years are good for comedy show.
Depends on the material.
Whether election years are good for comedy shows, because at that time the system is too hot. Everybody is thinking about what is going to happen next. So if you are not careful, people will not accept it. But then we are waiting for 7th December, since you've told us it is going to happen. But then about movie production, let's go on to the next level. Movie production. Are you still going to do more? You've started a series you'll be talking about. That is the Odo Wahala. We'll be talking about that. But movie productions, are you still encouraged to do more?
I have been encouraged a lot. People are saying, actually, put out one more. Do when are you doing your next movie? I might. That one I can't say for sure. There are some ideas that I've been toying with a lot in my mind, and whether I will take it through to do it, I don't know. But I think it's a very exciting idea. But I'm not too sure of the industry yet. When I'm totally at the point where I know that this is a movie that is going to cross borders, that I can sell in Nigeria, can sell in South Africa, that can cross and be like, have a global appeal. That's what I'm developing. Then I'll do it. But if I'm not too sure and it's just something that is for the borders of Ghana, then I doubt I would. Yeah.
I see. But how many did you do before putting relaxing your tools? How many movies did you do? I know of Double.
Double was was the first major movie.
That was the first major movie you did.
Before then, I did another movie called Wages of Sin, long ago. The man named was Sammy. I did the Wages of Sin. And when I was at NYU, you know, I did one other film called Thoughts of a Confused Black Man. You know, it was a play, and then I did a movie on it, you know. So I haven't done that many movies. Double was the first major one and the only major one I've done in Ghana so far. Yeah.
And in all these productions, you did not even break even?
Double, the D in double stands for disaster. I will say this, that as a work of art, I think it was fantastic. The casting, the acting, the story, you know. But as a commercial venture, it was a disaster. Only because, I don't know, but I'm thinking that I had really been branded with comedy and laughter, you know. So I would think that 90% of people that came, hey, best and they came and it wasn't comedy, you know. So I think that alone just was a strike. But it wasn't meant to be funny. It was a deep psychological thriller, you know. So I think the brand that I had then and the product that people were expecting conflicted. So it didn't do well at all at the box office.
I see.
I made a mistake and went for a loan for that movie. And the bank almost took my house.
For the Double movie?
Yeah.
You went for a loan?
Yes. I didn't call court. Yeah, you done any. You've heard it here first too. So when I'm in person,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Without the bed too. I went to court. Yeah, I'll mention my lawyer's name, man. Tad, sorry.
Oh, Tad, sorry, yeah.
Tad, wherever you are, know that I'm forever grateful because
Tad, sorry,
yeah, he fought for me, man.
He is Black Rasta's lawyer as well.
Oh, really?
yes.
Oh, he fought for me. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so you know, after that event, I'm not in a hurry to do another
any other movie.
And if I was going to do a movie, I'll make sure that I wouldn't take it.
Then it means that you really have respect for those who are still in the business.
Oh yes. You know, I do. You know, Salam, Charlie, I respect them so much.
Because you wonder how they are running it.
You know, Ramesh is coming up with a new one.
Yes.
Bad Luck Joe.
Bad Luck Joe.
It's a fantastic movie, by the way, you know. Oh, yeah, they should, yeah. Oh,
what did she say?
They should pay the cast.
she has her own story.
She has her own story.
Yeah, she has her own stories.
Well, here's the thing, you know. Mikoji Bosiano. Me a budget of how much I'm to be so you find anybody who did double. Crowd. And even on my TV series that I've did, there's nobody. In the car, they're from not embarrass me. I pay you right up. Yes, that's what you do. You know, if you don't have the money, then don't go into it. But when you have actors coming to and actresses coming to devote and make your movie the movie that it is, and then they have to come and chase you after that for their pay, me tell you. Oh, and when I do it there, I make sure it is done and done well and right.
I see. Yeah. KSM is still my special guest this morning. Now let's talk about TV productions. Is the KSM show the longest running television show in Ghana now?
No, I would say the longest in that format.
Let's combine it from Thank God It's Friday till the new name KSM show.
Yeah, I think for that format, an entertainment, interview, variety media, I would say it is, you know. But that's the longest show there. There are shows like Talking Point and things that before your boy, you know. Yeah. But in that format, I can confidently say yes, it should be. In that format, yes, it is. Yeah.
So, how many years in all have you been doing it? From the Thank God It's Friday.
Thank God It's Friday started in 2002. You can do the math for me.
2002 till 2018.
Yeah.
I see. How many years? 16. Hey. Yeah. I see. That is 16 years. And you can call that baby.
You know, funny thing of late, me be oh, KSM, I grew up on your show, really. Let me
and they are still following.
And they're still following. You know.
What keeps it going? What keeps because it is never a boring show. Yeah. Anytime bringing in something new. At the point, I even had a segment on it.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I know.
We miss you. Xylophone pushed you. And I'm Montreal.
Now me okay, pa. Because the mileage and the exposure was very, very big. I must be very honest. What keeps it going?
I try and keep it relevant by, I guess, touching on the issues that people want to talk about. And also looking for people who are doing great things, but only in the quiet will be any, you know. So you bring it out, and people are shocked and impressed at the same time, you know. I brought you because let me tell you, I was back then. Let me tell you, this guy is exciting, you know. Why? It's time to invite him on my show. I'm a friend, Brano. You know, I just have to listen to be attracted to something that I think is worthy of celebration. So I think that's the feel that has kept it going for all this time, because there's always something to celebrate. You know, there's always some freshness. You know, there's that. So that's my guess. I stay relevant for 16 years and it's still going strong. I have a list of so many people who want to come on. You know, there's still so much demand to be on the show, you know. So
that is very positive.
Yeah.
I always watch the show and I ask myself, is KSM even going to have a slot for sponsors? Because this is a program that, you know, it is just a program ready to sell. How do you get people who want to come on it, sponsors? Can someone even call that, oh, I want to come and sponsor a segment on the show?
Oh, definitely. You can call now. I mean, I'm on number. Oh, definitely. You know, fortunately, I haven't had the problem. You know, when I approach people, you know, they are willing, and some people even approach me that we have this. Can we? You know, so
there are still available slots that someone can come and do business on it.
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. So guys, I believe you know how to go about it. When we are done, call me. I'll connect you to KSM.
That's right.
Have a slot there. I even suspect the shirt you are wearing is one of the sponsors' products. Because it's really beautiful. I like it. I like the design.
Much. Yeah. It's a KOD shirt. And
this KOD shirt.
This KOD.
1957.
Wow. And he promises that he's going to sponsor.
Wow.
KOD, you know. But yeah.
But this is very beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, now TV productions. We saw Oja series.
Yeah.
And now we've also seen another one that is Odo Wahala.
Yeah.
All these are KSM's productions or Sapphire productions.
Yeah.
The Oja show, how did it go? Because I know it ended after some seasons.
Yeah. And the Oja show was a commissioned show.
It was a commission show.
Yeah, it was a commission show.
Someone contracted, an institution contracted you to do
Busak, the business advocacy, you know. So they gave me a contract. They wanted for this length of time. These are the
because they had a theme they wanted you to sell for them.
Exactly. You know, and before then was Build Your Ark. That was also a contract show from SNIT. You know, so I did it. You know, and then on Radio 2. You know, so. Those were done on contract. Yeah.
So even as it stands now, if there is any entity that needs such a project to be done for them, they can contact Sapphire to do it for them.
Oh yeah. If they have a project that they want to push through drama, you know, they are free to, you know.
And I hope it is affordable.
Pardon?
I hope it is affordable.
It has to be, because now, Charlie, if you're not affordable, nobody will mind you.
I know.
Because the system is tight.
I know. Engo now go system more down. Okay, so Odo Wahala, when is it coming up?
Odo Wahala, coming up pretty shortly. Well, it's going to be on Adom TV. So they are going to decide on the day, but I think they want to be happy with the level of promotion that they put out there, and then they have a way of testing the market. When they feel that it's been promoted enough and it's to go, then they will, you know. So I expect soon.
What is the concept of Odo Wahala?
Odo Wahala is a regular courtroom program, you know. But then again, I was saying that there's so many courtroom shows now. You know, we have Ahimfe, we have you know, they are courtroom programs, you know. So I was thinking, how do I make it different? You know, so in order to make it different, I created this scenario where it's almost like an e-court, electronic court. You know, so the judge is sitting there, and the people, the defendant and the plaintiff, they are beamed to the studio through satellite on TV screens. So we have an episode where the man is in Lagos, the woman is in Ashoma. you know, and the judge is dealing with their case. So the whole idea is that we've entered a digital age. So even the court system now is gone digital. You know, so it was taking advantage of what's in now. So the Odo Wahala is a courtroom issue case, but it's almost a digital court, an electronic court, you know. And so that breaks away from the monotony of sitting in court and then, you know, the same courtroom
lawyers and I see. Now, KSM, who are the characters? I think I've seen different faces so far. Who is the main woman?
The woman,
the judge.
The main woman. Her name is Enima.
Okay.
Misa Jampu.
Hey.
Hey.
So it runs in the blood, huh?
Somebody told me, hey, Safa, no, friends and family.
It runs in the family.
Technically, me ba because my eldest brother, me ba no. Now, ni when they come, pow, all the time be out me. Say you decent who cry. No, look at that. Say yeah, one day we say me do a show. When they kapa, one day me do a show. Then I near Kadidia grow, you know. So when I started this court wahala, no, I had somebody different playing the role, you know, and something happened, so I had to recast. And trust me, to one I'm saying, wait a minute, you might me a place I role, you know, yabbit me a place I role. It's my friend now or buy me in a slight, you know, audition. I'm saying, you've got it. After the first few shows that we taped, everybody thought, say, a renowned actress. Well, not renowned, but professional. She's so spot on, so talented, you know. And I think it's her talent that will carry the show, you know. The cases are very fascinating, very, very interesting.
So cases. It's more about relationship and love.
And then I Odo Wahala. You know, our any or
to address relationship issues. See, have you retired from radio finally?
I think so.
You wouldn't do it again.
Come here, na man for me. Minister make us say, Sammy, put me on. I make us say, oh, na you young man, I'm probably on this. Nam pengo krabia.
Dabi na mo Filipa. Na mo Filipa.
You know, but actually I don't know. It depends, you know. If I have a programmer, I can really interact with the youth because they say to me, that's my only obsession now, you know, how I can
inspire
help the youth,
and motivate them.
Change that psyche, you know. Until, you know, maybe that I'll consider doing some weekly thing or something, but yeah, so
not
far
full-time.
Me need
energy for full-time radio.
Wow,
great time with KSM here.